It is time.
Moving on, we're
All
going
right.
to go to a fan pick for you, Shira.
Yeah.
This is a fan request from the user World Traveler 3773 on YouTube, who requested for you to listen to this. So, are you a big Queen fan?
Yeah.
All right. So,
I mean, I'm a big Freddie Mercury fan.
Yeah, oh my God, me too. And honestly, this video, I was watching it last night and I watched it like 4 times in a row. And my girlfriend Megan was like, I'm trying to go to bed. And I was like, he's so good. Like, he's just like absolutely just capturing. Like, I feel like people don't do that anymore. You know, like, people don't perform like this anymore. I don't see it, right?
I don't think that's true. I feel
so
like
who?
Harry Styles.
Oh,
personally.
yeah.
I feel like he does a really good job of that, like almost like Freddie Mercury, Bowie-esque, like prancing around the stage, engaging with the audience, just being absolutely authentically himself. So I don't think all hope is lost.
No.
Although with Freddie, I mean, that's part of the beauty of it was the torturedness that he couldn't be himself.
Yeah,
like, that was the whole
100%.
thing that like he was never able to fully be who he was. You know,
correct?
And
Absolutely.
we can get into that after.
Right.
All right. So we're going to be listening to Queen. This is the song Somebody to Love from the 1981 album from Montreal Live. But this song was originally from the 1976 album A Day to the Races. We're here with powerhouse vocalist Shira Elias listening to Queen right here on Galaxy Jams Reacts.
Nothing like Freddie live.
I wish I could have seen them live.
Oh, me too.
Just the baby.
Chills.
Their vocals are just
Somebody, can somebody find somebody love?
Oh my God.
woo.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, and the studio version has like 1 million vocals on it, and that's
I love his hair.
Brian May is awesome.
they strip a lot of the background.
The dude just throws him the microphone.
Okay, take it down option.
And I love that bit.
just the backing vocals also. Now Freddie's voice, of course, phenomenal. The backing vocals are always on point with these guys, and live they had that, what they developed, of course, as that Queen sound, right? Brian May's guitar is sick as well. Amazing.
All the band members are so underrated, because you have Freddie Mercury, who's just like absolutely everything.
Enamoring.
But the thing is that he has such a huge band to back him up, and that's what I think is making it so special.
They're all incredible musicians. I mean, just listen to that bass line too. If you just listen to the bass line by itself, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, and I also really like how there's a lot of attention to detail with like the actual performance. For example, right when he was done with the piano, like on cue, a hand comes out of nowhere and hands him the walking microphone like instantly, right? So this whole entire thing was planned out, and I like how he has a microphone stand, but the stand doesn't have a bottom to it. So he's just kind of like using the stand.
They get in the way.
Yeah, so he's just kind of like using it as a prop almost to kind of accentuate, what he's looking like, rather than using it for any real reason.
I also like
it's also like his signature.
Yes. It's also, he uses an air guitar sometimes, and he uses it, as just like little, like,
you should play around with it. Right?
And he just turns into like a prancing peacock.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
He's so awesome.
I love how they're able to, because the studio version, there's so many layers of background vocals not being sung right now at all. There's just like so many layers, but like they're able to still make it so good. They don't have tracks to play like a lot of people do these days. They're just like figuring out a way to adapt the song to a live version with what they have. And it's like so many people today, they're like, oh, we can't do it because it doesn't sound like the studio version. It's like they figured it out. They don't need all that.
Yeah, it's an apex between being virtuosos and consummate professional musicians.
Have you ever heard his like isolated vocals to any of like, his Queen songs? They're so phenomenal. It's just like it's incredible.
They're
Go ahead.
Just flawless. Like he's perfect. And they didn't have, this was before auto-tune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just raw vocals.
He's just amazing talent.
And he's, like you said, you said he was like a prancing peacock, and he really is just so like enchanting to watch. Like
and
the second, animated, his voice, his movements, his energy that he brings to the stage is just like you can't help but watch. Like he could do anything.
Yeah, and it's well practiced.
Epitome of a front man, what everyone wants in like an entertainer.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Do you remember the first time that you listened to Queen? You heard Queen? You have an experience with that?
Question.
Like, was it Wayne's World?
Bohemian Rhapsody in the car?
Yeah, I definitely didn't listen to it like on my own as a young person, or it wasn't in my house. I think I had to come to it. I mean,
same here.
True story. They made the Queen musical, and I have a musical theater background, and like this was one of my like 16-bar cuts.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Disclaimer: I used to go into auditions with like this song and just belt it out.
That's incredible.
Oh my God, that's great! I'm glad that we picked it.
I know. It's one of my favorite songs to sing. Like as a singer, it's just so much range. You get to do so much, and it's so dramatic. There's a story to it. So I love this song.
Wonderful.
I love that.
Just keep losing my beat.
He's so dreamy.
Those teeth, though.
I just gotta get out of this prison cell. One day I'm gonna be free.
There he go.
And the way he can control a crowd too.
Yeah.
It's the palm of his hand.
Those drums too. Oh my gosh.
Right, I love how he sings the last part of this. Is just so perfect.
Take a sip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ready.
Somebody love.
Oh.
Find me. Find me.
Hey.
Yes. Might I say, yes, queen.
That's perfect.
See what you did there?
Ah.
Also crazy they don't have in-ears, right? They're like using stage monitors.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so true.
I was also thinking, it's so, like, it's shot so well. The sound's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, the video quality.
Oh yeah, that wedge right there.
Yeah, the wedge. There you go.
Oh,
Perfection.
so good.
Perfection.
Yeah.
So good.
I think that Queen, it's not like they were a band that just happened to turn into one of the greatest bands of all time. I feel like they were like designed from the ground up. They were like, we want to be one of the greatest bands of all time, and we're gonna do it.
They really did that.
Yeah. It wasn't like for example, like Fish, like I feel like they just started off as like they're having a great time and they're four friends doing a good job, and then they just became one of the greatest bands ever, right? Instead of like from the ground up, like I feel like Queen got together and they were just like, here's the mission.
Well,
Right.
You got Freddie in
I don't
front.
know.
You got
That's what I'm
Freddie.
saying. I think if they didn't have Freddie, would they have been?
Yeah.
Oh, would so many people
That
have
is,
been,
yeah, that is true. You could say that
know?
a lot of bands.
Right.
in each of them individually, the drums, bass, guitar, the whole entire package is just, I felt like it was like a religious experience just watching
I think his presence just makes it paramount. Like, they are an incredible band, and each of the musicians have their respective strengths.
Right.
But like, he really is just the icing on the cake.
Well, there's like a grandiosity about the music. It's like orchestral with all the different parts.
Yes.
It makes you feel this whole experience, and then you put his specific voice and his tone on top of it, and his performance, and it's like a huge, like you said, like it's almost, you say religious or spiritual or something like that. Like you're in like a cathedral.
Yeah, it feels grand, and it feels like really, really like King Queen almost. Like I said, like it feels like something that's
Royal.
bigger. Yeah, royal. That's what I was meaning.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
Royal,
Yes,
definitely.
I like that word. That's a great
Also,
way to
his
describe it.
specific voice, I don't remember, I think from the movie, and I might have the wrong country, but isn't he's from like Tunisia or somewhere?
India.
It's like,
He's from India.
are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, anyway, somewhere like,
Do some
middle,
quick
like,
Googling, EJ.
I'm gonna look it up.
I know,
I'm pretty
it's
sure
so,
about it.
yeah, but he, there's like a little bit of that like melodic, like, different harmony than like it's like a Western voice going on. You know what I mean? That tone, it's different. And I think it like really hits and cuts through.
It really does. I agree with that 100%. It just, the tone alone, it just kind of brings another element to his whole
Didn't they
performance.
also, and I'm maybe totally just talking out of my ass right now, but didn't they do some kind of study where like his mouth was like shaped in a different way that like allowed him to reach a higher register different register than other people?
Didn't know about this.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's
Possibly.
like, I mean, with singing technique, vocal technique, it does definitely has to do with like your physical instrument.
That is true. Yeah.
He was born in 1946 in Zanzibar, but he's a Parsi Indian parents.
Hey.
Parsi Indian parents. So he's Indian.
Zanzibar,
But
though.
he was
I was
born
like,
in
I knew there's like
Zanzibar.
a weird country.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah,
thank you so much for the input, World Traveler.
Great choice.
Yes.
World Traveler 3773. We really, really thank you for picking that for us.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Hi, this is Mike with Galaxy Jams Reacts. We hope that you enjoyed that React video. Be sure to check out the links below of when we're going to be live streaming our next show and also how to watch full episodes. Please hit that subscribe button. Every single one helps.